Hello and welcome to Community Chats. I'm your host, Aley Hammer, and today we're interviewing Chris from Pablo and Rusty's. Chris, excuse my voice today. I am a little bit sick, but can you start by telling us all about Pablo and Rusty's?
Hey, Ali. First of all, thanks for having me on. It's a real privilege and I'd love to chat about P&R and what we do. So in a nutshell, we're Sydney-based coffee roasters committed to creating a positive impact on people and planet through coffee. We've been around for about 13 years and we originally started as a cafe on the north side of Sydney. We grew and expanded to a number of different cafes and wholesale supply of cafes as well. And then we sort of pivoted the business to more of a wholesale focus, but also sought to grow our e-commerce community and online sales. And that makes up a big part of our business as well, including retailing products on Amazon, which has been a great channel for us. And we also do some white label as well, so supply a couple of national brands with coffee and ancillary items. We've been around for about 13 years, as I mentioned. The name is derived from our founder, Saxon, his brother-in-laws, Paul and Russell. They go by Pablo and Rusty. And what started with a bit of a gift for them, a gesture of a coffee blend, slowly became friends, well, brother-in-laws told friends and their friends told friends, and suddenly there was a demand for what we were doing at a greater volume. Hence, P&R was born.
Wow, that's a really cool story, and they must be quite close to, brother-in-laws there. It's so great to see a business so committed to doing good as well. And Chris, P&R are very involved in your community of customers, supply chain, and the environment. So can you tell us a little bit more about some of these initiatives?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think at the heart of it, we understand and look to take our customers on a journey, both our wholesale customers and partner cafes, but also our e-commerce customers as well. And the idea that sustainability is an ongoing journey. So to be able to meet them at their needs, their coffee needs, meet them on their sustainability journey, and look to hopefully create products and services that is appropriate and applicable for them, that they're excited about, that they want to purchase and they want to tell their friends about as well. And I think part of that journey is that we're taking customers on is not just talking the talk, but also walking the walk. So we seek out external certifications to really, I guess, force us as a business to use gold standard, use best practice. Fair trade is one of those certifications we have for a number of our products. We're also proudly B Corp members, so committed to using business as a force for good. We are also recently announced our 1% for the Planet membership, which is an amazing movement, which basically means 1% of our revenue goes directly to non-for-profit organisations that are 1% for the Planet members. And we're also Australia's first carbon neutral organisation certified by the Australian Federal Government's Climate Active scheme, which is something we're really proud of as well.
Wow, the work that you're doing is so inspiring, not just at a personal level, but at a local and a global level as well. So Chris, how do you actually determine what makes a product sustainable?
I think understanding that as a business, when we're manufacturing products, we are taking from the environment. We're taking raw materials and turning them into something to hopefully sell. And for us, a big part of that is measuring our impact. Going through at a really granular level, understanding what impact we're having, understanding if there's opportunities to reduce that impact, to mitigate that impact, to offset that impact is a really important part of product development as well. And then I think the beautiful part of that is when a product has reached its natural end of life cycle, can that product be repurposed? Can it be turned into something that can be repurposed, used again? And a really good example of that is the Husky Cup, which we've been part of its evolution from its inception. And that's a product where we're essentially taking a byproduct of the coffee production process, which is the husk, grinding that up, mix it with a biopolymer, and then crafting it into a cup. And it's something that we see, it's taking waste made beautiful. And it's a lovely idea to be able to drink a delicious coffee from a cup that's made from coffee.
Well, I love that you're thinking about the product's end of life and what's left, when the purpose is complete. It's such an important topic and so cool to think about, how we can reuse and repurpose all the things that we buy. So Chris, to round off this interview, what are some of the greatest challenges that you foresee in a post-pandemic world, and how can we actually overcome them?
Yeah, fantastic. It's a tricky question. I think for a lot of us, we're still living in the thick of this COVID crisis, and it's hard for us sometimes to step back and sort of cast our mind forward. But I guess as a brand, we know that we will get through this. We know that society, we will move forward, but there's a real recognition, at least for us as a brand, that things can't return to normal, that climate change is real, that it's a crisis that is going to impact all of us at a global level. It's not something that can be ignored. It's not something that we can push to the side. It's up to individuals to take action. It's up to businesses to change the way that they're doing business, to recognize that through the products they develop, the services they offer, there needs to be a better way, a cleaner way, a greener way. And I think understanding that if we don't take action now, the consequences of climate change are far going to outweigh the consequences we're facing with COVID around the globe.
Chris, thank you so much for spreading awareness about this really important topic and for introducing us to Pablo and Rusty's. It sounds like such a cool brand. I'm definitely going to go buy some after this interview. So thank you so much. And to all our viewers at home, if you have any questions, please pop them in the comment section below and we'll get back to you. Thank you so much.